I'm Anil Kumar, sharing with you an application on slope from previous test paper. The question here is, Peter is designing a set of steps from his deck to the garden 2 meters below. He knows that a comfortable slope for the steps is about 0.6. He wants the tread width to be 30 centimeters. What should the height of each riser be? And part B is, how many steps will the staircase have? You can pause the video, answer the question, and then look into my suggestion. Now in this case, let us say that this is the deck, right? And from the deck we have steps, kind of like this. So on. Now what we are given here is that this deck is 2 meters above the ground. So this position is 2 meters, or we can write 200 centimeters, right? So that is, we'll convert them into centimeters since we are given units in centimeters. So this total height is 200 centimeters, and let us say this is the ground for us, okay? So let's consider that to be the ground. Okay. What we are also given here is that the tread width is 30 centimeters. So that means this width is 30. So this length from here to here is 30 centimeters. We need to find the height, the riser. So we want to find this height of each step, knowing that comfortable slope for this step is 0.6, knowing that this slope is 0.6. So that becomes the question for you, right? So I hope that's not very difficult. So we know the slope. So we are given slope equals to 0.6. And what we really want to find is the rise. And we know what the run is. Run is 30 centimeters. Correct? So we know slope is what? Slope is ratio of rise to run. Slope is 0.6. Rise for us we don't know. Let's say h. Run is 30 centimeters. So from here we can find what h is. That is 0.6 times 30. Let's use the calculator. Let's multiply this. 0.6 times 30 equals to 18. Right? So we get 18 as our height. So now height is for each step is 18. Correct? So we have height of 18, and this height gives you slope of 0.6, which Peter wants. So the answer for part A will be, what should the height of each riser be? So we say 18. Now that is based on this calculation. And here is part B. Let's look into both of them. How many steps will the staircase have? Now if the height is 18 and total height for us is 200 centimeters, then how many steps will be there? So well, the number of steps should be, let's calculate. Okay, so in that case, since each step is 18 centimeters high, and we have 200 centimeters total height, so the number of steps will be equals to total height, which is 200, divided by the height of each step, right? So that should be the total number of steps. So this number is how much? 200 divided by 18 equals to decimal number. It says 11.1, right? So 11.1 is kind of answer, right? Well, you cannot have 11.1 steps, correct? So there is, if you have 18 centimeter of rise each time, you have 11.1 steps. It doesn't really make sense. So in such cases, since this is a practical example for us, we'll say that the total number of steps are how many? Are equal to 11, right? So we'll keep steps to 11. Total number of steps will be 11. And that 0.1. So if you actually make steps, you do have some cement, something to fix it upon, right? So we'll assume that that material which is used in between to fix it will take care of this 0.1. And so we are good with the height of 18 centimeter, and it does satisfy the criteria for comfortable slope, right? So we can now summarize our answer as each step will have rise of 18 centimeters, right? And total 18 steps will be in the staircase. Is it okay? So that is how we can actually solve such questions. So at times, if you get some decimal numbers as we did, then we can make some assumptions and then write a proper answer. I'm Anil Kumar, and I hope that helps. You can always share and subscribe my videos. Thank you and all the best.